Well, we're here at the 2023 Tigers BBQ at Publix Field at Joker Marchant Stadium. That means one thing: the Detroit Tigers are back for spring training. Let's check out some of the action from the barbecue. Opportunity now to catch up with County Commissioner Martha Santiago, of course, Commissioner, also the chair of the Tourism Development Council, long partnership between the county, City of Lakeland, and the Detroit Tigers. Why is this relationship so important to the County Commission?
Well, first of all, this relationship is super important because this is an economic engine for us. First of all, let me just say we love to have the Detroit Tigers down here for spring break. That's, of course, the most important thing. Second of all, it really stimulates our economy for Polk County. So we're excited to not only enjoy the baseball, but also have them help us with our economy.
Well, I think the residents understand, because we've all been doing this a long time, that sports tourism or leisure travel creates jobs, and that's important for the economy, and it brings in those dollars. But a lot of Tigers fans from the state of Michigan end up retiring here in Polk County.
Well, they not only end up retiring here, but they also travel down here for this, so that's a really good thing, because we want them to come and travel and stay in Polk County. But yes, if you remember last year, we felt the crunch of the people not being able to come here and enjoy it, and our workers not having the opportunity to work. All of that, I suffer that very much so, because I always want to see Polk County prosper in many different ways, but especially with the economy. And I want to see our people working, having a job, being fulfilled, being happy, and this is what this is all about.
Well, and it's all about relationships, and the thing about relationships is it leads to long-term accomplishments. You have to have been a little older than 90 years old to remember the Detroit Tigers doing spring training somewhere other than Polk County. Again, partnerships, Polk County, City of Lakeland, tourism, sports marketing, all the above. It's important, right?
Well, the relationship is extremely important. We wouldn't be here if all those people, not only those today, but those back then in I think it was 1946 that all of this started. If those people did not establish that relationship, I don't think we would be here. So we need to be very grateful for everyone that has had a major part in this, in making this a reality for people in Polk County.
Well, we know we're here at the Tigers BBQ, and we'll let you go get some of that great barbecue. Thank you so much for being here. We're here now with Ron Colangelo, Senior Vice President of Communications for the Detroit Tigers, and welcome back to Polk County.
Oh, it's great to be back. Thank you very much.
Now, how long have you been with the Tigers organization?
15 seasons, and this one here, obviously the 87th year with the Tigers and the City of Lakeland, and we always come down here and really appreciate the support from the city, from the county, from the state, and all the Tiger fans that have come down from Michigan through the years, but then the ones that just come down each season. So this is our second home, and we really appreciate all the support.
It's crazy to think you've got to be like 90 plus to remember the Tigers spring training somewhere other than the City of Lakeland.
Yeah, the history is awesome. I mean, the club's been around since 1901, and that's what's so special about the Tigers, the generation of fans. And those generations of fans have, been to Lakeland decade after decade. So this is a very special place for the club, and the renovations here have been spectacular to give our players the fields, the resources, and just the vibe that they need to feel comfortable, but also to have that mindset that they're in a place that they have support and is giving them everything they need to be successful.
We certainly want to clear up any misconception that maybe the viewers at home have. The Tigers are not a 6 or 7 week impact to Polk County. It's year round.
Yes, we were talking about that today. Our new VP of baseball, or business ops, Josh, who's here with us, Josh Bullock, He and I were talking about the Lakeland Flying Tigers, and years ago I got my start in the Florida State League, so it's near near and dear to me. And
Sure.
we came here quite often to play the Lakeland Tigers at the time, and the Flying Tigers are very important to our organization. The rookie leagues that we have here, and the overall complex where our players come to rehab and to train. So, absolutely, 365 Tigers baseball here in Lakeland.
Talk about over your 15 years or so what Lakeland and what this community has meant to you, because it's a family. It's a family atmosphere, not only for the front office of the Tigers and the players, but also the fan base.
And we talk about that as an organization. You know, when the families come down, my family comes down. Our friends that visit Central Florida do a tremendous job of supporting us and giving us information and giving us, the off the field and in the downtime of things to do within the area. That's very important. So for our families, this is a great spot. Obviously, the weather's fantastic, especially this time of the year. But it's just a really great community to be around.
Welcome back to Polk County. Welcome back to Lakeland. Yeah. We appreciate all that you and the Tigers do for this community.
And I just want to give everybody a shout out, from the city of Lakeland and throughout the county. But we, in our heart of hearts, this is our second home, and we appreciate everybody's support.
We'll go get some of that great barbecue.
Yeah, and go Tigers.
All right, go Tigers. Thanks. We're here now with Bob Donahue, Director of Lakeland Parks and Recreation Department, and you guys have outdone yourself again. The field looks unbelievable.
Welcome to the 87th spring training in Florida for the Detroit Tigers. Our complex is gorgeous. We've won the best stadium in Florida for the last 3 years in a row, and we take a lot of pride in that. It means a lot to us. It's community involvement. It's all about quality of life, and I have the best people in the world that I get to work with every day that do an amazing job day in and day out. It's just like I say, from the inside of the stadium, the outside, all the areas that we offer to our public, we're so excited.
Do they let you mow the grass?
No, they don't, whatever, because they know I mess up the lines. Way back in the day, I used to do that, but they laugh at me now. So no, they don't. They don't let me anywhere near the mower. That mower is $48,000. They won't even look at it.
So a lot of people think events like this just show up, and that when you come to the ballpark, you just roll the ball out there and the grass is ready to go and all that. There's so much that your staff does behind the scenes to not only keep this world-class facility world-class, but to develop those relationships with the Tigers organization to make sure they have everything they need. Talk about that.
Yes. We plan months in advance. Our timeline begins back in November when we start we tear down all the fields, work with the grass, get everything prepared, we overseed, and then the whole time we do punch lists in our stadium. One of the reasons our stadium is so good is that we just don't rest on our laurels. Every year, every month, every week, we look at it and critique it every day. And we were even critiquing it today, making some minor changes that we wanted to do as far as painting and plexiglass and to make sure everything is perfect come game day. It's all about the fan experience for us, from everywhere from the restrooms to the parking to where people sit in their seats. That's all we concentrate on.
Do you call it work when you have to come out here during the spring training games?
No, I love my job. I've been here 45 years. I have the best job in Lakeland. I'm going to tell people that right now. I love my job. I have no intention of ever leaving. I love the people that I work with, and I love our relationship with the Tigers. We've had just a fantastic relationship. It's never a negotiation. It's also, we all sit down at the table and figure out how we can get better together. In fact, we had one this morning, and it went great.
Well, 45, I think you said 45 years. Tigers have been here a lot longer than that, but you've been here about half of that, close to it. What does that relationship mean to you? Not from the work side, but the personal relationships that you have developed over the years that make this relationship with the Tigers so special.
The thing about it is like I say, is that we've always sit down at the table and talk. We always figure out how we can do things together. Nobody tries to push for paying for something on one side or the other. We try to do things together. We're looking at building a new dorm building that we're excited about. And like I say, it's dinner, it's breakfast, it's meet me after the end of the game. And like I say, it's more of a friendship than it is two businesses working together.
If I give you $100, can I go mow the field?
No. Brian French, our head groundskeeper, won't even let us get on there. He won't even let me chalk the lines. I mean, he won't let me do anything.
All right, let's just go enjoy the barbecue then.
Yes, we will. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, that's a wrap here at the 2023 Tigers BBQ. We want to invite you to go to visitcentralflorida.org and click on Detroit Tigers to get those spring training tickets.